found me. It's Kaz from Property by Kazzy, and we are back with another video. But if you listen really closely, you can hear the birds chirping. If you smell the aroma, you can tell that we're by the sea. And one more thing, if you look outside, you can see the sun is shining, so you know we're not in England. We're somewhere slightly different, and today we're in Dubai, one of the most desirable, luxurious places to live. You know, one of the real estate capitals of the world, and it wouldn't be a Property by Kazzy video if we didn't take you all around a luxury property tour while we're here. So today, we're gonna show you what 40 million dirhams, which is over 10 million, not thousand, you'd be real lucky if it was 10,000, what 10 million pounds gets you in Dubai. Welcome to what I wish was my crib, but it isn't, but hopefully one day it will be. So we're in the Jumeirah Golf Estate in the exclusive Hillside Villas. Now, this is the last one available. It's one of 20. It's built on a 12,000 square foot plot and an 18,000 square foot area. So it's a massive property, but just because it's big, it doesn't mean they've saved when it comes to the finish, and everything inside is exquisite. It's 6 bedrooms. It's 8 bathrooms, it's set over 4 floors, and I know what you want to see. You want to see exactly what that 40 million dirhams gets you. So follow me inside and let's take a look. As you can see, no expense has been spared when it comes to finishing this property, and that's something that I really love, because if you know me, you know I'm a stickler for a high-end finish, and this villa definitely encompasses that. So as you come down the stairs, you can see that the lighting feature, the chandelier hangs across the full 4 floors with the glass balustrades, with the suspended cast concrete stairs, which look amazing. I love the modern feel, really minimalist, and you know, really just encompasses and defines what you're gonna want from luxury living. The other thing that I like is adjacent to the staircase is the internal courtyard with the water feature, and these not just double heighted, triple heighted glass windows create that natural light feel that again straight away just gives you luxury and a sensational feel in the property. Here you have your first of one of 6 bedrooms. Now, as I mentioned already, every room is an ensuite room, and every room also has its own walk-in wardrobe, and this is no different. One other thing the developer's done that I really like is the finish and the way this property has been furnished. Like, just take a look at this mirror, for example. This mirror is fantastic. You can take in the whole room, and as a snapshot, really helps the end user or the buyer envisage how they would live in this property. So coming out of the bedroom, on the ground floor, one of the other areas that I really like, you know, as a developer, we like the little touches. So I love the fact that although they had the same uniform, I think they're 120 by 120 tiles throughout the rest of the property. On the ground floor, they went for the wood effect tiles in the office, and it just gave it that sort of, it differentiated from the rest of the property itself. And then we have to think about functionality, because if I was the owner of this luxury property, sitting behind my Property by Kazzy laptop, I love the fact that, you know, they made sure you had the floor plug sockets, which mean you don't have to have wires throughout the property. And it's just those little details that go a long way to making sure that somebody gets that extra little bit of value for money and don't have to think about anything when they purchase a property like this. So, after a long day working in the Property by Kazzy HQ, the office, making this amazing content, where do we go to next? Well, we go to this open plan, double heighted ceiling, living dining room area. Now again, same thing like the rest of the property, you can see natural light has been, you know, one of the one of the key areas of focus, I think, for the developer with the floor-to-ceiling windows, the double-heighted ceiling, just making sure at any opportunity they made sure there was as much glass as possible to keep the place as bright and airy. With these big spaces, you've also got to think, how can you fill them up? And a stand-up piano is definitely a good way to do that. Now, I can't play this, but if you can, if you're entertaining, if you've got guests, this is an amazing feature piece. It's also a conversation piece and works really well. So again, I'm now standing in the lounge. I'm just going to keep walking and walking so you get an idea of the space that we're working with here. It's a lovely, amazing space. And if you follow me, come towards me right now. Just come towards me because we're gonna speak. Don't worry, we're gonna have the cameraman working today because this place is so big. He's gonna get tired. But what I love about this space is, you know, the views that you get from one side of the property to the other, and the fact that you can see from front to back, from the back of the property where the pool's located, where we're gonna go to shortly, all the way to the front door. Just really lets you enjoy the space that you're working in. So if you follow me into the dining room area, now the developers used a marble top dining table with an overhead ceiling light. It's really nice. They've gone for the 8-seater. Again, this space could easily entertain many more people. What's next? Let's go and have a look at the kitchen. So, as I come into kitchen number 1 of 4, because you've got a kitchen on every level. Obviously, this is the official family kitchen. Now, standing behind me, it doesn't look much like a kitchen. But what they've cleverly done is concealed, on this side, all of the appliances, you know, behind larder units, which is the same for the integrated fridge, freezer, etc. The extractor fan, you know, you've got the above extractor fan, you've got the pop-up sockets, so everything's kept really minimalist and really, really nice. The appliances, of course, we've gone high-end, all Miele appliances throughout, from the extractor to the fridges to the induction hob. But that's not my favorite part of the kitchen. My favorite part of the kitchen is just, is it here? It is here. So behind the family kitchen, you've got the dirty kitchen where the real cooking and everything else takes place, which means that can remain to entertain, to look fine, to look divine, just like the rest of the property at all times. To see and so much to talk about that, you know, this video could go on forever. So I'm gonna try and speed through things. I'm upset, of course. It's Dubai. You can see, hopefully my skin's glowing, and you can see, of course, it wouldn't be Dubai without a pool. But it's not just a pool. You've still got a really nice play area if you've got a young family. You've got the sunken seating area that, you know, of course, they've got the outdoor sockets. So if you wanted to put a projector in there and have that as an outdoor cinema room, you could use it as that. You've also got your outdoor showers, and then the developer has just used the rest of this tiled area and dressed it so you can see how it can be used. So again, this is effectively another dining area, and you've got this, I think they're called egg chairs, or a love seat, I believe. This, I think, is a love seat because you could definitely get 2 people in here and relax in this. This really is the life, isn't it? Hang on. Before we go ahead with the tour, if you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying this content. Also, if you're fortunate enough to be in a position where this villa is something that suits you, in the description below will be a link to my friend Peter, who will be able to take you through to arrange a viewing for this property. Now, let's get back to the video. Okay, so that's it. We're just done on the ground floor only. We've still got 3 more floors. So I'm feeling a little bit tired after that. So I'm gonna say we take the lift. Or should we go up or down? I think we've got to start at the master. We've got to go all the way up. We are up in the master bedroom. Now the master bedroom is not just a master bedroom, it's the master floor. So as you come up onto the 2nd floor, you enter the master bedroom / floor. So if you follow me, the master bedroom has its own dedicated living room, as well as 3 separate balconies, a wet kitchen, The master bedroom even has a guest toilet. That's how much of a sensational space this is. Again, this is the balcony of one of the bedrooms on the first floor, just one of 4 on this floor. And as you can see, lovely views over the golf course, and it's got that added bonus of being a hole adjacent. So if you are a keen golfer and maybe you want to see your partners finish on the golf course, you could just relax on the balcony and see if they really did make that birdie, see if they really made the par, or see what kind of golf skills they actually have. Of the master bedroom wing of the property. The closet of everyone's dreams, of my dreams definitely. Shoes, we've got space. Watches, we've got space. It doesn't matter what you have, what clothes you like, whether you're Mr. Amiri or Mr. Louis Vuitton or Mrs. Louis Vuitton, this is the closet for you. It's so big that if you get tired, we've even got somewhere to sit down. Speaking of luxury, welcome to my favourite bathroom of the property. This is the master bathroom of the master bedroom, and I absolutely love this space. Like a lot of the bathrooms, you've got the freestanding bath. You've also got the views of the Jumeirah golf course. So if you are an avid golfer, you've got the added benefit of it being a T-side property, so you can watch your friends or significant others on the course and to make sure they really are getting those scores they say they're getting. So if you follow me now into the master bedroom. Now, I think when I come to properties like this, one thing that I like and inspires me for my developments is the use of different materials. So this floor to ceiling feature wall behind the bed in the leather, and then you've got the textured wall that accents really nicely with the white walls as well as the oak around the doors, and then the tiled floors that replicate a typical wooden floor finish. Just the various different textures and feels mean that the space is just sensational. Despite getting tired, I love these stairs. They're actually inspiration for what we're building currently back in London. And despite the prices going up, they're still worth every penny in terms of making sure that the property matches the finish that we all hoped for at the beginning. So we are now on the first floor. On the first floor, we've got 4 bedrooms. That means 4 dressing rooms, 4 en-suites, as well as another living room area, another balcony. Not that every bedroom doesn't have its own balcony. And as mentioned already, another kitchen, because every level has got its own kitchen. So let's have a look at some of these bedrooms. So again, another bedroom, still amazing, great size. This one's got a different themed walk-in wardrobe. So they're going for the white here, but again, for the wood panel cladded finishes, all with LED lights inside. Another huge bathroom with a freestanding bath, overhead shower area. The choice of tiles is exquisite, the backlighting, every attention to detail. Expenses have not been spared, and this property is sensational. One thing that I like and that I notice when walking around these properties, I love a tiled floor anyway, but in Dubai you get tiles all the way up to the bedroom, which I think is amazing. Also, with the walk-in wardrobes, with the ensuite bathrooms, it means that the bedrooms themselves are very minimalist. You can see you've got a desk and a chair and a bed, but then apart from that, it's up to you to really either design or use decor to furnish it as you please, or just leave it feeling really clean. privacy. All of the rooms have got their own locks, but I mean, Dubai security is paramount. It's not that you need them, but it's always great to have it if you need it. So we're now in another of the walk-in wardrobes, which leads you on again to the ensuite shower room, which also has adjacent access to your balcony. So again, just natural light everywhere in the property. And that's one thing that the developer hasn't skimped on. Regardless of the space, he's made sure that the whole property is bright and airy, and so every space feels massive. I think that's also accented really well with the use of mirrors. This is another room with another super-sized mirror. This mirror will probably take up most people's whole bedroom, but in this property it actually looks quite small. You know we have to do it. Every time we come to a property, we've got to do the bed test. And you know, it's no different in this property, so let's have a go. And sensational. I could just wrap the tour up right now. Gosh. But we can't do that. We've got to show you the rest of the property. So let's go to another bedroom. So adjacent to bedroom 3, we've got number 4 again, with its own balcony. Big mirrors, regular theme. This has maybe been styled slightly more as a child's bedroom. And again, it doesn't necessarily have to be, but doing something like this allows the buyer to see how they would use the property. And I think the idea of this potentially being a younger child's bedroom is kind of featured in the wardrobe. You know, they went for the more concealed look rather than the open walk-in wardrobe. As you know, the kids are unlikely to keep their wardrobe as tidy as us mature people that we are. And again, another shower room. Much like the master bedroom on the second floor, both of the bedrooms at the rear of the property also benefit from views of the local fairway from the Jumeirah golf course. This one actually hole adjacent, so if you do want to see, you know, your buddies from the golf club, see their putting skills, you're able to do that, and you can keep an eye on them to see what scores they're really getting. I mean, space-wise, another thing that I like about every room being an ensuite with a walk-in wardrobe means furniture is an option rather than a requirement. So in here, the developer's gone for, you know, a nice freestanding plant, a little chaise longue sofa, and some bedside tables just to set the room off and dress it. But you could have it really minimalist, or you could have even more storage, and that's completely up to you. They've also made sure when it comes from a technological standpoint, every room has got its own Ethernet connection, so you can guarantee high speed if you want to turn this into a mini office as well as the bedroom, which is great. If you follow me, I'll take you to the final bedroom in the property. Final bedroom in the property. And again, same thing for us throughout the rest of this tour. Exquisite design and finish. Just little details, like I like the shelf, I like the way it works, I like the colours, I like the fact that you can see the way the shelf accents with the frames of the windows. It all just really works. It's slightly different from the UK market, in that they've got tiles on every level. Me personally, I love it from a cleaning perspective. It means everything can just be mopped down. It means it's a lot easier to dust. It means everything's more hard wearing. And from a luxury point of view, you know, I just don't think you can beat tiles. So, final bathroom, and again, as expected, it is exquisite with the freestanding bath, the separate shower and toilet area with the glass doors. All of the sanitary ware is Italian import, so really high end, to just make sure that it finishes the property sensationally. That's it, right? I feel like we were forgetting somewhere. The basement. We haven't been to the basement yet, on the lower ground level. Let's go and check that out. After the party is the after party, and that is what this space, in my mind, you know, everybody's different, in my mind is for. So, before we talk about what I would call the party space, we have, I think they call it a 5-car garage. I'd probably say you're looking more like 10. I reckon I could squeeze 10 cars, 4 bikes, 2 quad bikes and a jet ski in there. And then we step through to this games room slash living room area slash bar area, just an all-in-one entertainment space. So you've got another nice living room area with an outdoor patio. Again, I love the fact they use the greenery. It really makes it still like, you know, because sometimes basements or lower ground floors can feel dark, but this one still feels really, really bright. Got the pool table, which if I've got time, I'm gonna beat somebody at today, and then the bar area for entertaining. So let me set a scene for you. It's a holiday, you've got the family round, you know, you could have kids over on that side, relaxing, maybe playing, then a couple of people, competitive game of pool, maybe the football's on, game of football here. You've got the staff serving drinks. This really is an all-in-one entertainment space. Whether it's a case of, you know, catering to the family or an after party, it does exactly that. And then just when you thought you'd seen everything and you were finished, we've got one more little surprise for you. So, this is a fully soundproofed luxury 8-person cinema with all, sorry, I just had to get comfortable there, electric seating, a high-end projector, and again, as I mentioned, soundproof. So what are we watching? Personally, I'm an Avengers fan, just caught the latest Spider-Man, but you tell me what you would watch in here. The great thing about big properties is that you have an opportunity for big centerpieces, and the developer hasn't, you know, they've not done this half-assed, have they? They've actually gone for a full-size motorcycle just so you can see what you could display in here, and you know, you could drag that straight in from your underground car park. And that is it. That is the tour. I've showed you everything. I've taken you around all 18,000 square foot of this luxury property. Now, if you've enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you've liked it, make sure you like this video. Let me know in the comments what you liked about the property and if you want to see more videos like this. And on that note, I'm out. I'm about to beat somebody at pool.